the 1%, tax day is the best of times and the worst of times. On April 15th, ultra-wealthy households mourn the departure of a portion of their hardly earned wealth, but celebrate a system that taxes them at a rate lower than an average plumber or utility line worker. To help sort through the conflicted feelings of the 1% on this melancholy holiday, we turn to 1% News wealth therapist Will Rice, who joins us now from his home in Washington. Will, what can you tell us about the mood of the 1% on this most auspicious of dates?
Margaret, I first wanted to apologize for not making it into the studio today. Whenever you have to bid goodbye to any of your money, it's an emotional moment. And I'm just trying to help some of my friends and neighbors. We've been running almost sort of an ongoing support group here in my East Wing. I think there's one going on in the West and South Wings as well. I haven't made my way over there yet. But what we're trying to do is just to help people kind of breathe and think about the good times they have with their money and the fact that they just, frankly, have a whole lot more of it.
What do philosophers of the 1% tell us about April 15th?
Yes, that can provide some peace of mind. As recently as the 1950s, unearned income, the income that money generates for itself in a beautiful self-perpetuation process, things like dividends and capital gains, they were actually taxed at a higher rate than someone who got up and went to work in the morning. I think that's when they go to work. Now that's been reversed, and so, as you said in the introduction to this piece, an electrical power lineman who goes out at 4 in the morning in the middle of a thunderstorm trying to restore power to hospitals and nursing homes, he'll often be taxed at a higher rate than we are. So that's a nice thought.
What help is available for 1%ers who are unsure of their feelings today?
I have a hotline, and we get a lot of calls from people who are confused, especially from the kids, from young trust funders, 18, 19 years old. They know they have $1 billion trust fund, but they also know at some point some of that money's got to get taxed. There's a mixture of surprise and anger, a sense of, why does everything happen to me?
Will, do you think we'll ever see a day when the 1% won't have to struggle with the meaning of tax day?
The 1% caucus in Congress has come out with what I think is a really forward-thinking budget that would completely eliminate all upper income taxes. And I think just if you look at the history of taxation in this country, the amount that's been expected of the 1% has been steadily going down over many, many decades. So I think that we can all work together to put this ugliness behind us and embrace a time when taxes just aren't that taxing for people in the 1%.